Okay, today I'm going to be talking about the C3 that I got from witeden. I ordered it, like I said, from witeden. It took about 2 weeks to get here. Hong Kong Post is the method of shipping that I took. It's pretty good weight. The sticker quality reminds me a lot of the Alpha stickers, but the stickers are actually full size. Like Alpha stickers seem like they're small to me, but once you get all the bubbles out, the stickers are actually pretty good. Comes with 2 sets. I don't see a lot of reviews about these yet, so I don't know, maybe this is the first. Out of the box, it was a little loose. It cut corners really well and was fast. And the problem I had with it out of the box was that it popped a lot. So what I did was and the springs were squeaking. So I disassembled the whole thing. I put silicone oil on the springs, on both tips of the springs, and just put it back together. And then I put some silicone oil on the core where it touches the centerpieces. And then I put a drop of silicone oil on one piece and worked it in. So, very fast cube. It is not like the C2 in any way. I've had the C2. It reminded me a lot of the F1, but with thicker plastic and different plastic, which gave it a different feel slightly. But, I mean, I didn't like the C2 and I got rid of it. This, on the other hand, is a keeper. If I had to compare it to another cube, like people on the forums were saying, like it's an F5 and or A5 and an F2 combined, I don't think so. To me, this cube reminds me of the Alpha 6, the Alpha High-End. Basically, the corners are rounded on the outsides, and the internal corners are rounded, but every other edge is kind of flat, and that gives the cube a very flat feel. It's crispier than a Guhong, but it's really pretty smooth. It's not a lot of like bumps or anything when you turn it, so it's a very smooth cube and it's a very fast cube. And it's an interesting cube in the fact that when you tighten it, it still cuts. I've tightened this quite a bit from the way it came, and it does slow down as you tighten it, but it can still cut. This, let's do a 45-degree cut here. Bam. Not that I would cut 45 degrees, but the cube can do it. And like I said, it popped when I first got it, but now that I've tightened it up, it doesn't pop anymore. It doesn't lock up on me very much. So I think it's a keeper. I like it. I liked a lot of things about the A6 or the Alpha 6 or whatever you want to call it, but I didn't like the way that the cube centerpieces had hollow spots, and then the edge pieces were very sharp, and it was hard to take apart and put together. And I couldn't stand the fact that you couldn't take the center caps out of the A6 without like a screwdriver. That just was stupid to me. So I got rid of the A6, but this I do like, and it's a keeper. So it's pretty light, it's pretty fast, it cuts corners, you know, pretty well, depending on what side I have it on. So the threads on the screws are pretty fine, so it's hard to get exactly the same tension on every side, but that's not too big of a deal. I don't cut like that anyways. It's, you know, it can cut a whole piece effortlessly, and then some sides can cut up to 45 degrees, depending on what 2 sides you pick. But yes, I think it's a nice cube. I like it better than, say, the F2, which, you know, F2 is a good cube. I just don't like the fact that it's all bubbly, and then on this, the pieces are square. So that's another thing I like about this better than the A5. All the pieces are the same size. Like on an A5, the corners are smaller than the centers. I don't know, that's just my preference. It has a lower pitch than a memory. That's the A5 memory. Well, that's the Alpha 5, not the memory. I modded it myself. So you can see it has a lower pitch. But all in all, I give this cube a thumbs up. I like it.